Okay, I'm still visible, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. I'm good. How about you?
Yes, I am doing well too. Thank you for asking. So, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So actually, my name is Yasmi, and I'm from Bihar, and I have completed my graduation. And now, recently, I have started my own coaching center. Like I just have two students here, so this is my work.
Okay, what do you teach?
I teach spoken English.
Okay, spoken English, right? And you graduated in which stream? What
I
did you
have,
do?
yeah, actually, I have done my graduation from Urdu literature.
Urdu literature.
Yeah.
Okay, but your English is also quite good.
Actually, I worked on my English. I had lots of self-doubt about the English language because I was from a Hindi medium background. So I started working my English. I kept on having practice. It took me like 2 years, and now I'm able to speak. Yeah.
Okay, so you can do something like a master's in English literature this time?
Actually, just because I tried to do it, but there were lots of teachers who told me now it's not possible because you have done your graduation from Urdu literature. So now it's not possible to do master in English.
Okay. Right. So you will just not have a formal certification for English, right? That's it. But you have learned it by yourself.
Exactly.
How did you learn?
I learned from YouTube channel. I kept on watching the videos and did practice of grammar and kept on like talking with myself. So likewise, I learned it.
You practice speaking by yourself.
Yeah, actually, in my surrounding, there were no one who would like I had never seen anyone who speak English. So I had no one to speak. So I started talking with myself, and then after I started using some app. So I would do like practice like that.
Hmm. Did you like pay and buy some spoken English course? I mean, to
No,
practice with tutors?
no, I have never done like that.
Then which app did you use in order to practice your speaking?
I did like as fluency. That was my first step, and then after Hello Talk.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And when you were practicing speaking by yourself, which method did you use?
Actually, when I was speaking English, so that time I had lots of self-doubt. Like I had lack of confidence, but I kept
Okay.
on I kept on doing practice. I kept on asking the questions. Like
Hmm.
when whatever problems I would face, so I just try to ask the same question so that I could get the answer. Like what are the things they like implement in their life to improve their English language, so that I could use that as well in my for my spoken English. So likewise, I kept on doing.
So for people who keep complaining that I do not have a partner to speak, what do you like to say to them?
I think you should have a stubbornness for doing anything. It's not about the English language. If you think that I should do this thing, it's really important. Firstly, I need to make it like our first priority. If I don't make it our first priority, it will be very impossible. Because sometimes what we do is that we human beings, we just think I have to do this, I have to do that. We have just a monkey mind, right? And if we stick on one thing now, so I think it's possible. We can do it.
So you basically mean to say you don't need a partner, you can do it alone also.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what do you think your perspective on life? What kind of life should a person lead?
I think the most important thing is that we need three kinds of things in our life. Like first one is career, health, and relationship. These are the things that's extremely important in our life. But first of all, I think our career is extremely important because if we are not financially independent, no one will respect you. That's true. I think it's a harsh word, but that's true. I know these things. So firstly, we should work on these three things. And I know there would lots of hurdles we will have to face in this journey. It is not easy. But if you make a mindset, I just have to do it. But for going that, there we have to cut off ourselves from outside world, like who's not helping us. Because I know there are lots of people in our life. Instead of making us better, they are making us bitter. And just because of that, we are not able to concentrate on ourselves. It's like distractions. So firstly, we need to get over these things and keep on if we have we should have desire inside it. If you have desire, inside it to do something in our life, no one can distract it. I believe like this thing. And whether I know if you, even if you are facing the problems to reach their goal, but I think we don't need if we human beings we always keep on thinking I wish I could have someone who would help me. I don't have support of my family members, no one support me. It doesn't matter because we are asking the help or support from wrong people. I'm not saying our family members are wrong, but just because they have different mindset, sometimes it will not it will not you won't be able to say that yeah it is not helping us. It's not everything will be help you. If you have a stubbornness from inside, I will do something else. And that's why I keep on saying to myself I will do something or this so that I could change my life, because I don't want to live this life anymore. So that motivates me.
Right. Yeah, but there might be people around us whom we need in our life, but still they are not supportive. Right? And there are some people that you just cannot cut off from your life, no matter how they make you feel, or no matter what our mindsets are. You just can't cut off some people from your lives.
Yeah, so we can create a space, na? I think if we have two kinds of people, even if we have friends or we have family members. So if we have any sort of friends who is not helping us, in our
Mm.
growth, they gives us negative vibes, so we can, cut off our life. I can say it is not easy, it will not easy, but we can do it. But if that is our family member, so we can create a distance. Distance, it doesn't mean we will not talk. We will not talk about that topic that gives us negative vibes.
Correct, correct. If
Yeah.
you're not able to accept somebody, you should just ignore them. Either
Yes.
accept or ignore, because ultimately your mind, your peace is important. You need to be peaceful. You need to be at peace with yourself first.
Exactly. Because if we don't feel peace from inside, so we won't be able to work on ourselves. And peace is extremely important. And that's what I always say that if anyone is not helping me, they always gives me the negative vibe. Even if I about the English language, they would always keep on talking about we need to learn the English language, and she's going to be there are lots of things. So I don't say that person, but I say myself that you keep your drama, I keep my peace. Just you keep on doing these things. I don't care.
Okay. So I think you
Yeah.
are a emotionally strong person. You are strong-willed and you're okay to be by yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to be okay because these days I'm trying to heal myself because I know these days people are struggling from the anxiety, depressions, and that's why I don't want to let it be with myself. I got only one life, so I just want to enjoy it.
Hmm. So how has your life been? Do you categorize it has been easy or it has been difficult so
It
far?
was it was not easy for me in 2021. It was, I can say, I was feeling totally vulnerable from inside because there were some incident in my life, so that really helped me to move forward in my life. And I started knowing myself because earlier I had no thought what should I do and how should my life, because everyone the things everyone are doing I was trying to do the same thing. But now I just I think now I got to know that problems came in my life. It came to make me, not to break me. That time I was crying, why did it happen with me, what wrong have I done to someone? But I feel good now, I feel good because that really helped me to know myself. And I just think that everyone should feel like embrace that pain and whatever they are suffering these days. If we think that it happened with me, so there might be any reason behind it. It means God wants to make us a better person. So that's why I
Right.
also feel, yeah.
But sometimes you go through so much pain that it kind of leaves a scar for the rest of your life, right? You won't be able to come out of it. Yeah, you can move on and try to be better, but sometimes they leave scar on you, and you sometimes when you are vulnerable and you feel very low, so those memories keep coming back.
Yeah, it happens. And that time, I think it extremely happens. It even happens with me. I also feel these things. So when it happens, when I go in my past, I just sit down and I just ask two questions from myself. If it happened with me, so what should I learn from it? And how do I get over these things? Because now I have no choice but to get out of these things. If I be thinking in the same things, now I won't be able to work on myself. So I just try to know that what should I learn from it. If it happened with me, so I should learn from it. I get over these things. So when I feel like extremely important, because we don't try to see it with ourselves. If we have any problems, now we keep on talking about the problems with others, and sometimes
Mm.
we don't get the solutions, and just
Right.
because of that we feel restless about these things. Right. So I feel that answer is inside us, just because we don't feel like to sit with ourselves.
Mm. Right. Yeah, and sometimes you are not comfortable sharing everything with any other person, right? Because it might be too personal to share even with the closest person of yours. So it is better that we tell it to ourselves. I write down. So that gives me a kind of relief from intense pain. Sometimes it happens, right? Episodes of trauma. Then I just write it down, and that kind of magically heals me. So I just get over that phase very well by myself. I don't like prefer sharing it with somebody else, because we sometimes we are disappointed with the kind of response that will come, right? Either they don't care much, they just end it with yeah, it's okay, you'll be better soon, or it's okay, get over with it, it happens with everybody. We are in that mindset, we don't want these kind of answers. So sometimes I find the answers within myself, I write everything down, so that gives me relief from the pain at that moment. Yeah.
Exactly, because in our surrounding there are some sort of people. Like first one is that who don't care that you have pain, literally, and second one is that who just try to show that they are your, but in actual they are not. It
Mm.
is, and very few people you would find like he's actually yours, whether he's not with you, but they always pray you about But very
Yes.
few people we get like these things. So it's okay be ourselves instead of sharing to others. Yeah.
Correct. And what's your definition of a successful life? When do you call yourself successful?
I guess firstly, I think if I feel fulfilled from when the day I start is like feeling fulfilled from inside, I don't think so that I should be depend on anything for being happy, for live a happy life. Like what if I say like when I will be financially independent, then I will live a happy life. It's not that. I can be happy still now. If I depend on that things like when I'll be financially independent, so I will be happy. What if I don't be? If I have good amount of money and everything, I am successful. So I don't think so. I will be happy because if I say I need to buy a car, right? And when I will have that car, so it is not that I don't have the guarantee that when I have that car, so I will be satisfied with myself. Because we human beings, when we get that things now, we are just like excited for a couple of days, and after that we come in the same situations,
Correct.
right?
We come up
So
with
that
new likes and new wants.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I think we should not have any reason to feel happy and to be happy. Just be happy. I'm just happy. Yeah.
But like there might be some stage in your life, or you have set some goal for yourself that if I become this, then I'll consider myself to be successful. So do you have any such mindset?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I want to be a personal and mindset coach. So I think if I'm able to help to others, what they have gone through, whatever I have learned from my past, if I'm able to help to others, girls and women in that things, so I think I will be happy because if I'm able to change even a 1% of people, their mindset and whatever they have gone through in their past, if I'm able to make them smile, like bring the smile in their face, so I think I will feel like now I'm successful in my life. I'm doing some good things.
Correct. Yeah. Because even I feel the same. It is emotionally you have to feel successful. Yeah, materialistic is okay. You will always have something, to fulfill your needs, right? So as long as your needs are fulfilled, that material success is there. Okay, you are financially free, but it won't give you that kind of satisfaction that you when you are emotionally happy. So then you will feel I'm really successful doing this.
Exactly. Because that kinds of material things it can just give you short term happiness, not a long term happiness, for a
Correct.
very short period of time. And it happens when we feel sad. Now we start doing shoppings and scrolling the videos. It just gives us the short term happiness, and after that we just go in the same situations.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it was very nice talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.